We're going to walk through setting up a client workspace versus a client user and a client contact. Normally, when you first log into Client Hub, you will be in the client portal portion. Your internal work, will be done in this Verb only section. And you'll see I have all my clients over here. If I wanted to add a new client, I would just click that button and I would add client 1 and add the company. At this point, if I had QuickBooks to connect, I could process those steps. It's really easy as long as you have credentials to log in as an admin under your accountant profile or as an admin. And then you would connect to QuickBooks. Because I don't have a QuickBooks to connect, I'm going to skip that. Now I can put in the main contact name, and we'll just do client 1. Of course, you would put in first, last name. And then we're going to add his email. So client1 at books1 at need me, just a made up. Invite and finish. You could also skip putting in a client invite if you weren't going to invite your client users later. And the only differences you have for the firm users, which is you and or your team, client users who are tied to a specific workspace or workspaces, and then client contacts, which could be anybody. They could be an IRS agent attached to that client or insurance representative, their attorneys, so on and so forth for client users. So now that I have this workspace done, I can go into client details and you'll see this is where that client user lives. I can add another client user easily by inviting a new client here. And you would just fill out that screen. If I wanted to add a client user from another workspace that already exists, because you cannot just invite a client user that's already within Client Hub, you would just pick that company and then you could pick a user from that other company. So that's how you can have multiple client users in the same space. Also note that now Albert Einstein, when he logs into his Client Hub profile, he will see all the company workspaces that he has access to. Now, if you want to remove Albert or any one of your client users, you can just go to More on the far right. Click those 3 ellipses at the top and do Remove. You'll make sure, just click Remove, and now that user has been removed from this workspace. You could also, if this client 1 has not accepted their invite, you can take and copy their client invite, paste that into an email, and send it to them that way, as well as resend their invite so they would get an email again. Note that you should not remove that user and try and invite them again if they're having issues. You should try either to copy the invite and send that directly to them, or resend the invite and ask them to check their most recent email invite, because all those links are separate. You want to remove this client easily again. Before they even accept the invite, you just hit remove and remove here. Now, if you've set this client workspace up, so it's listed in our client workspace, and you no longer will be working with them, you can simply archive this workspace. We don't delete workspaces in case you need to, maybe they'll come back, or you'll have that paperwork or all the work that might have been in there to refer to in the future if necessary. So if you look down, again, we're in client details under that client workspace, and you'll see archive workspace here. So I will say it will ask you. It tells you any open internal jobs and client tasks will be marked as completed and closed, and all client users will lose access to Client Hub. So those are those client users that were assigned to this client. So we'll do yes, and now it's archived. Now note that it flips you to the view on your client list. We were on active, we are now in archived, and you'll see all the clients that I have archived because this is a demo account. If you want to bring that client back or any one of these clients, we'll do Client Workspace 1. Go to Client Details, and now we can restore this workspace.